I'm waiting for the video to pop up on my iPad.
I was gonna start with the Dale voice, and I just couldn't. I couldn't. The apprehension, it killed me, and stopped me dead in my tracks.
No.
Okay, but here
I mean,
we're here.
You could start over if you want.
Yeah. Okay. So nobody listen. Ignore the past like 10 seconds or whatever. Gotta get. Don't. You can't laugh preemptively.
I can mute my mic if you want.
No, it's okay. Gotta get my motivation. What is my motivation? Excitement. I think, probably. Why is the world crooked? Why is that a thing? It's worse. The not replying is worse, I think.
I'm sitting here trying not to laugh and like apprehensively waiting.
Nope, it's okay. We're just gonna go. We're just doing it.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts. We are not gonna talk about snakes.
Aw.
At all.
Why?
We have grown as people. It was actually less than an hour that we were gone. This will never happen again. It will always be in it. Exactly 1 hour between streams after this.
For sure.
Okay. I love... You weren't here for this earlier. I love hashtag Realm of Darkness. Hashtag beaches. It's my favorite.
It's so positive.
Alright, so does this take place for Monsters Inc. or Monsters University?
Inc. And during, actually.
Okay. Whoa!
Why are you... Oh, I don't like Donald's tail.
I didn't look at it.
Oh, it's very uncomfortable. Also, Sora doesn't have clothes on underneath his clothes.
Oh no.
His shirt. I know.
Oh, it's just a horn.
Yeah, his little tail's a horn. I don't like it. Like, he doesn't have pants.
His tail's so tiny, too.
I hate it.
How's it supposed to scare anybody?
He was specifically designed to make people laugh, I guess. The only one I'm okay with, I think, is Donald.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Goofy's eyes.
I don't like that Sora's not wearing pants. It just really bothers me.
Wonder what kind of weirdos live here. Who the thunk he'd get so creeped out?
Oh, we haven't gotten to hear your Donald voice
no,
like,
I
this
haven't
whole
had to do
game.
it. I gotta...
Sound very careful. They look like
Oh, sure, you can do Donald, but you can't do Dale.
I think we
Oh, dear.
Did you get that?
It's even worse in person. Somehow it got worse.
It's because I'm so rusty, I think.
Oh, that's why.
Because I haven't done it in forever.
Yeah, I bet that's
That-
why.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. Clearly. I guess you could tell Marilyn that we're back.
I just sent her a text. I don't know if she's awake still, but
Okay.
I told her. And I told Nina, but Nina's not feeling very good this evening.
Oh no.
She's probably gonna rest. She sometimes just has random spurts of like just being sickly.
Mhm.
And we don't really know why other than she just has horrible genetics. Boo! They just ripped all of her sound files from the game or from the movie. Just saying.
wonder who those guys are.
Careful, Sully. If they see the KID.
Yeah, I need to turn this up to hear this not Billy Crystal.
You're the
Yeah.
CEO. You set the example.
He's not terrible.
Guys, it's not what it looks like. Okay, listen. That kid over there just
No,
popped
it's not
out
bad
of
at all.
nowhere.
Did he call Sully the CEO?
Yeah, he's the CEO.
What?
Okay, let me rephrase. This technically does take place after
Oh, okay.
Monsters Inc. I just forgot.
No.
Okay.
We're done with scare power. Nobody's getting scared.
And they fixed Boo's door, I guess.
Take it easy.
But
You should too, Sora. You see? She's happy.
Wow.
Oh,
She
I used-
doesn't look like a nightmare.
I used to have a doll that looked exactly like her, but her eyes were open,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh, is that your name?
I
Nice to meet you, Boo.
couldn't, because I liked to sleep with all of my friends, all of my doll friends, but I couldn't sleep with her because if you rolled over on top of her, she would
I'm Mike Wazowski.
cry or yell things
Oh, no.
like Mike Wazowski, like really loud in the middle of the night.
Uh-huh.
So I put her in her own little bed next to my bed. But then I looked at her one night and her giant eyes were staring into my soul. So I turned her over. And was like, nope,
Oh, we know.
not doing this.
That sounds horrifying. You shouldn't sleep with anything that makes noise. Uh-oh.
Well, sometimes toys are just very special, and it takes a little while to get that
It's
through.
these little guys.
The Unversed. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this one. I don't like that one.
That's not the Heartless
Cause
emblem.
the tongue.
Just its shape is not enjoyable to look at.
Well, they aren't friendly.
Also, Sora doesn't know.
I don't like his face.
stay here.
Open.
Daddy will be back.
Oh no.
Show me the chat. Okay.
Those guys are right, Sully.
Yeah.
Got big
Every
dogs
time
and
there's a
all
fight in this
We gotta keep
level,
them safe.
Sully has to run over and, excuse me, and hide Boo. Yeah, I hate it. It looks like a weird crab thing.
These guys, when they go into the ground, they look like leeches. Oh no. Oh no, I'm stuck. He's got that stupid shell, so there's not like a ton I can do there. Which one am I using? Am I using the basic? No. Okay. Thought it was easy.
You will get more. Whoa. You'll get more items if you use the Toy Story Keyblade.
Okay.
There's a item drop thing.
Okay. He's going squish.
Squeeze.
Why am I orange? Why is that a thing?
Oh, in this particular level, when you activate your Keyblade, you'll change into different colors. So each Keyblade will have a slightly different color scheme, kind of like how it affects your clothes
Sully.
Mm-hmm.
in the other worlds.
Pounds you put on.
Still run circles around you.
It's fun.
I don't. On closer inspection, I don't think I like Mike's voice.
What's wrong with
I
it?
don't know. It's like I'm trying to place it. I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of,
Remember the king told us something
but I
about
can't.
negative emotions.
Goofy, do you not know the word negative?
Oh, yeah, bam.
Sometimes Goofy has trouble with words.
I mean, that's fair.
Bunch of battles
I know I can relate to that.
The same three that we're looking for?
Oh no.
Aqua, Terra, and Ventus?
Oh no. Although in Donald's Instagram post, he says that Sora's lost his power, and then Goofy and him are in the same boat.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I told you we're through using that.
So when they're being hard on him,
We have no idea who
and by they I mean Donald,
Uh-huh.
he's just being a jerk, as usual.
Murder.
He means
Murder.
well.
Basically, we've come from far away to get rid of those
The
creatures
World
causing
Order,
We're like exterminators?
Yeah.
how far away.
or the World Order's pizza.
Why is he so smooth?
Who? Mike?
Goofy.
let's just
Oh,
No,
Goofy.
Mike is allowed to be smooth. Donald is smooth too, but for some reason it's not that upsetting. Goofy.
Sully, I know you've missed it,
Goofy looks
but it's
like if
time to
Sully got
postpone our
shaved.
playdate.
You're
Mm,
right, Mikey.
I don't enjoy that.
Let's get our girl.
I don't like that idea.
What are you
It's
planning?
uncomfortable.
Well, now you have to deal with it though.
It's kind of a long story, but Boo's from another world,
Does he
Whoa.
look...
and we gotta send it back
Boo's from another
to
world.
keep us safe.
Excuse?
We gotta get her back. We gotta get her back.
The unversed might try to cause more trouble. So we want to come along.
Yeah,
Right?
let's do it.
Friends.
Hooray.
We could use a
Oh,
couple of exterminators
one
around
of
here.
the Moogle mission photo bomb things
Uh-huh.
is to take pictures of all of the friends that you fight with alongside.
Oh, I don't think I've done that.
Besides, we need
I
to
mean,
figure out
you
how
can
all
do
those
it as you
universals
go,
work here.
but that one's pretty easy. So you take a picture of like Mike and Sully or
See,
Feel much
Oh,
Marshmallow.
bye
in
guys.
our own world.
Oh, he looks so creepy. Well, you have to be like close to them and they have to do their little like, oh, you're taking a picture of me thing.
All right, y'all stop moving then. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, nice camera. Take one of me.
Nailed it.
All right, Sullivan.
Sully.
No. Oh no. Oh no, Sully, what are you doing?
The
Sully, no.
unavoidable chin move. Hey, Mark. I thought you were sleepings.
Yeah, I thought you were going to bed.
Why do you come back when sleeps? When you should sleeps?
Yes. Yes. Did you not? Were you not able
Well.
to go to 90 by times? Were you not able to go to sleep, Mark?
To sleep. Suddenly British.
Not the worst voice I could do.
For sure.
I might argue.
Glad that you didn't try to say that in Dale's voice.
It's just an upsetting voice, I think.
I would have to agree with that.
Okay, so what should I level up?
Uh,
Eight.
so I put all of my focus into
I wish I could see what they did.
that one, the cowboy one. No,
Mhm.
that's not true. That's not what I did. I put all my focus into the star one when I started.
That one?
No, I'm sorry, not that star one.
This one?
That one. The other
Okay.
star. Yeah, that one with the little planet on it. Just because I liked it, but I think in long run the cowboy one is supposed to be the strongest one. At least until you get the Pirates Keyblade.
I wish it
I
changed
was.
form.
I woke up, so now y'all are cuddling with me on the iPad, and will be my go to sleep video. We'll try not
Okay.
to scream about snakes again.
It would not be the first time that Mark and I have cuddled. I was just gonna leave it at that.
And then silence.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
All right,
it's cool.
that's fine.
Sometimes you cuddle your bros.
Yeah.
Especially when you're so very tired and or it's just very cold outside.
For sure.
Okay, what am I doing? I'm gonna upgrade this one because I'm curious. I want to know what it does.
I don't remember. I haven't used that one very much.
I can upgrade all of them. All of them. Now you guys be y'all's best selves. I've already stated we're not talking about snakes anymore. I've made an executive decision on that for the good
Instead,
of
we're gonna
everyone.
talk about Ekans.
Okay. Sure. Uh-huh.
I remember when the first time I stared very hard
put this in the mail.
at my phone as I looked at the word Ekans
Yeah.
and realized what it was. Backwards.
Why can I not Equip
And
this.
it was a crazy day.
Oh, I can only. What is that? Counter slash. Oh, I see. Boo. Boring. Super
Boo?
slide. Not that boo. Leaf bracer. Very useful.
Indeed.
Okay. How about you guys? You guys know any? You guys gonna learn any cool new skills?
Stunts and tricks.
Yeah, all that good stuff. 50 points? Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Oh, Mike is there.
He is there. You get to have 4 boys.
Oh boy, that's so. It's useful, probably, maybe.
I mean, I'd say it's more useful than one useful boy and one unuseful boy, like in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Don't forget to mail
Alright,
that
where am I
off.
going? Alrighty, over here.
Don't forget to
Already
mail it
lost.
off. Have you been mailing your Moogle cards?
I did one. I had one. That's a good year. Excuse me. Me?
Oh,
It's fine.
There- there it
I'm
go.
a professional.
sure.
We're not gonna talk about snakes.
No, what do we have left to talk about?
I mean, it was a very big talking point. Mark, do you have anything? I need something to like set me off again.
I could talk about Star Wars.
Oh, there's been too many of them.
Okay, not Star Wars.
Monsters Incorporated used to rely on
Something. How about a happy set off?
but now
Okay.
Or does it have to be like
instead.
an angry set off?
I think I tend to do my best work with angry, but I can try a happy.
Hmm.
And we never figured it out without Boo.
Cool.
Yeah. I can see that being an issue.
God, Goofy, you are so upsetting to look at. Why? Why
Every
is it always?
game.
Why is he the one? Why is Goofy the one that always gets the worst transformations? He's supposed to be the happy-go-lucky one, and yet he always turns into the monster. And I guess it's more a statement on his personality that he's fine in whatever state he's in. But I'm not fine with it, and I need him to adapt. I need him to get on my level.
Terrible.
Oh no.
Happy-go-lucky.
I can't. How can you be when you've become a turtle twice? There's definitely. What do you think is better, land turtle or sea turtle? Probably sea turtle, right? I would think so.
Sea turtles are pretty cool if we're
Ye-
going
ye-
by like freaking what's that guy's name? Crush.
Uh huh.
He's pretty cool.
Clean house.
I don't have much experience with land turtles.
They don't. I mean, they're slow, right? It's always hot. It's always hot where they're at.
They bite, I think. Or is it snapping turtles?
Snapping turtles definitely do bite. I know that much.
I know that we've saved a couple of turtles before. That's a thing that's happened.
Whoa. So we're gonna clean house by destroying everything.
Get
Heck
rid of
yeah.
those scream canisters. You don't need those anymore.
No, definitely not. They're not. They weren't. They weren't flammable in the movies, were they? That's not
I
a point that
mean-
I missed.
I don't think they ever really covered that. Because it's entirely possible that they were flammable, but no one actually like tried to blow one up. You know?
Wait,
Like,
didn't they blow something up in Monster University? Didn't they blow a bunch of them at the end?
yeah, but like none of them were ever around any sort of flammable material. So they could just be like a flammable gas, but they won't actually burst into flames until they're exposed to a flame.
Stand by. Be funny. Well, if we're not funny, it's because the clock up there hasn't gone off.
We are off the clock right
We're
now.
off the clock, yes.
Grab onto the door when you're ready.
Grab onto the door. That's probably safe. You haven't found out a better way to get back there, Mike? How long
Nope.
have you guys been CEO? That seems
Like
a
2
very,
days.
That's a very
It's
pressing issue.
It's been like 2 days.
I thought this was. I saw this from a distance at first and thought it was Roz. The picture. Get out of the way. Goofy, stop. Move. Get out of the way. Goofy, no. Stop it. Oh, he's following me. I hate that. I hate that. Goofy, could you not? Your shadow is in the way. It's blocking the picture. God, get your gross butt out of frame. Ugh.
He's just doing his best, Justin.
It's not good enough. Oh, there's a thing back here.
He's trying. He's got a son that he has to worry about.
That he's been neglecting for as long as Sora's been gone. Poor Max. No wonder he has issues.
Oh, poor guy.
Today we'll be discussing Goofy's inability to act as a real parent while fostering another.
No. Maybe Max isn't born yet. Because Goofy's too clingy of a dad to just, like, go off and not check on him.
So you're saying my last son sacrificed his heart to the darkness. I can't let you do that.
No.
Max, if you could only know the terrible things I've seen. Max, I died once. I died once. And Donald thought it was because he took my ice cream. My friends are idiots, Max. I can't let you be like them.
Oh no.
Where did that door go? Okay. I feel like I need to smash all the balloons.
No, my concept is that Max just isn't born yet. Maybe he's later. He's born. And then Goofy gets to tell him about his adventures with Sora.
In the new DuckTales, Donald makes a point like not to tell his nephews about his adventures. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, am I supposed to talk to you guys?
We're gonna make
No.
Look
Okay,
at
there
the
it
door
goes.
frame.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't know.
Ready?
I
You
don't
know
think
the triplets would find out eventually.
Well, yeah, for sure. But I
They're
don't.
not.
I don't think. I'm trying to figure it out.
hold on. Don't want
Because what you're insinuating is that Pete has a whole unseen redemption arc between now and Goof Troop,
Oh, for sure.
and we need to explore that option.
I mean, it's not.
Maleficent let Pete date. She gave him off time so he could go on dates with his future wife while she was trying to conquer the planar verse or whatever. I don't know if that's the case.
Well, to be fair, it wouldn't be that much of a redemption arc because he's still kind of a huge butt in
He just stopped wearing the crotch, the tearaway, the tearaway crotch pants,
Oh.
which is the worst, I think.
Yup.
The worst design element. I'm glad those didn't copy over to. What am I supposed to do? Hide behind a door? What door? Oh, take cover. I see. I see now. I'm not gonna get mad because I'm doing bad. Ugh, gosh. I just I can't believe you showed your mom the snake bit.
She thought it was hilarious. I know my mom.
It's offline!
Oh no.
Has a good sense of humor. And before I, in the video, could yell about snakes on the plane, she was sitting there saying, "Why didn't one of you make a joke about snakes on a plane?" That's not what my mom
That's what your
sounds
mom
like.
sounds like, apparently. She sounds a little bit like Mike.
She definitely doesn't sound like that. And then I was like, just watch the video. And then I said the thing about snakes on planes.
I
so.
see. I don't even remember that. I think I was so busy being angry at J.K. Rowling that I missed your good snakes on a plane reference.
Perhaps you blacked out.
That's a possibility. There's a lot
think-
happening all at once.
Yes, for sure. Oh, I don't like the design of this Keyblade.
Which one? Uh-oh.
The ultimate weapon
That was a little scary.
called
The
Ultima.
The cart clipped through Sully.
Uh-oh.
I thought he was perched upon the hood of it like a deer that had recently been killed. Or maybe he would be in the car with me, but he's not. He's definitely not. He's just there. I got a new high score.
Yay!
I want to try my new Keyblade. I haven't even been able to see what Mike is doing.
He doesn't do much. He is there. At
Oh,
some point,
no.
you can use him like a bowling ball.
Oh, okay. Because you know I want to.
For sure. Yeah.
Excuse? I'm a Wolverine. Or no, I'm like Cap in Infinity War.
Yeah.
There we go. My cool vibranium shield thing. We completely. I mean, we talked about. No, wait. Did we talk about Spider-Man winning? I don't think so. I don't think we got to that.
We glossed over it.
It was very exciting. I can't wait to watch it again.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Hooray! She's happy. I don't know. Are these ice guys? Am I wasting my? Or are they water? I'm not doing a whole lot of damage with that. Oh my gosh.
It's the finishing move that does the most damage with those.
There's so many.
There's Heartless and
Unversed.
yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it's just giving me ride after ride.
Yeah, I noticed that if you hit like just the right Heartless at the right moment, it will trigger more of those like fun attacked things.
Like I'm just hitting them at a very opportune time.
Yes, essentially.
Okay. Scream strike.
There you go. Roar.
Yeah, throw him. we just met, sir. We just met, and you think it's already okay to fastball special Mike?
It's fine.
I can only
else
assume this round creature doesn't have any bones.
Oh, I don't want to think about Mike without bone structure. That's very uncomfortable.
I mean,
don't know.
he'd probably just look like the, are they called Beholders in Undertale? You remember those guys?
Yes. I don't like that.
Well, that's what just picture it now.
Ugh.
It's too bad that this is being, like, recorded live and we can't overlay that image, but it's there now. And you have to live with it.
Ugh. Why would you do this to me?
I think I might be a terrible person. You know that feeling you get when you're very high up and you look down and you're like, hey, I could jump. I could jump. It's like, what is it? Intrusive or self-destructive thoughts, I think, something like that. I want to do it. I want to just send Sora flying over the edge.
You can do that not in this level, but you can do that later in the Big Hero 6 level. You get up on some skyscrapers and then just throw Sora off of them.
I totally forgot that was a thing. I forgot that was a level.
Yep. It'll be along eventually.
So what's to stop me from just hanging down here? Is a monster gonna hit the door
Yeah.
and send me plummeting?
No, at some point you'll be considered at a weak spot that you might not want to be in. Ugh, excuse me.
Go.
All of the caffeine I had today is finally worn off.
Oh no. And I've died. Oh, or not.
No. Can I just find a list? I just want a list
Of what?
of all of the synthesized materials in the game.
Yeah.
I can't find just a list. It's giving me, like, this is all the stuff you need to make the ultimate weapon. Like, I'll get there, but I need to get all of the stupid materials first so I can unlock it. But it's not letting me do that, and it's frustrating.
Favorite deputy.
What? Oh, favorite deputy. I was like, wait, did I stroke out?
No,
Did you stroke out?
I think that's just my state of being. It's just like I'm being that guy that reads like all the state signs or like all the signs you pass on the highway, like the billboards. It's like,
yeah.
oh, look, there's an insurance man if you need it. If you need to sue someone after they hit you.
Oh, I do that. You're not alone. I do that. Memes.
Yes, it's very good. What is that?
Memes.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh no.
my headphones
Wally.
are caught.
How could they?
What?
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 It's a Wally arm.
Oh no!
Where's Magnus?
No. Oh, that would have been a really cute addition to this game.
Yeah, it would have. I think seeing the other humans would have made Sora maybe a little upset. It would make me upset.
Yeah, I would probably concern him quite a bit.
Uh-huh.
Whose door should be
Wow.
right around here somewhere.
Wow, another where does this go?
Wow.
Do I get to meet the abominable snowman? Where the heck am I? What the heck is all this then?
Retake.
Get with it.
What is that from?
It's from Game Grumps. It's the Mickey Mouse Capade episode. Which
Oh my god.
It's so stupid, but sometimes I can't help watching. Oh,
Oh, I have episodes like that. Whoa.
it's all oh. So that's what I meant by dodge. He's upset. Oh no! You didn't dodge my move. You let me belly flop right on top of you. Or maybe would he have like a super high pitched voice because he's super sweet?
No.
Get away from me, you monster!
I-
Oh, that's terrifying.
I like
Get away!
the terrifying deep voice.
Well, I think a high pitched voice might be more terrifying.
Yeah.
There's a list you could come up with.
Ah! You just got eated.
It's just Marilyn's back. You can come
Hi,
up with a list
Marilyn.
of just the worst voices I've done.
I kind of like the deep voice, but like I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's a Mickey Mouse. Goofy, get out of the way.
but like the okay, everything's fine. I just knocked over my empty ice cream cup.
Oh no.
Panicked a little bit because I thought I knocked over something important, like drink, on my computer. We're good. What was I saying?
I do not know.
My brain died. Oh, so like when I first started reading Full Metal Alchemist, because I started reading it before I watched the anime, and I imagined Alphon's voice to be quite deep. Like,
And not a 8-year-old boy.
yeah, I was pretty surprised. Because in my head, I'm thinking this guy sounds like Travis Willingham, the guy that plays Roy Mustang, using his deepest voice possible. That's not what we get in Full Metal Alchemist.
No.
It was a bit of a surprise, to be sure.
So I think
I bet we'll find some
I
ingredients.
can't remember which, because there were two. They changed the voice for Al between the original and Brotherhood, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember which one I liked first, or which one I liked more.
Aaron Desmuke did the first one. Honestly, of the two, I like his voice better. But that could just be because of the history behind it, and it was the first one I heard. So you just get used to a voice after a
There
while.
it is.
Let's all run in here. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh no, it's Steve Buscemi.
If only.
Is he not gonna say anything either?
No, he is. It's just not his voice actor.
Oh, okay.
But oh my gosh, my brain. I can tell I'm getting tired because now I can't like keep up with my track, my train track of thoughts.
How'd we take a wrong turn?
Nope.
You're talking about unexpected voices.
Yes. So, I liked Aaron Desmuke's performance a lot, but I understood why they couldn't keep him for the second series because his voice got very, very deep very
I
quickly.
didn't know there was like an actual little boy.
Yep. He
Okay.
was like 10 or 12 years old, I think. I just remember that they had trouble getting him to concentrate occasionally. So he would get really tired really quickly because he was a little boy, young boy anyways. And so they'd be like, okay, Aaron, finish this last line and we'll let you go play with your Xbox for a few minutes. And so by the time the Conqueror of Shambhala movie came out, his voice was starting to change pretty drastically. And you can definitely hear it when he screams because it cracks real bad
Oh no.
a couple of times. And but it's still cute, and it's like it makes sense for the character because he should be about the age of having his voice changing a little bit, theoretically. But by the time Brotherhood came out, it was like, well, we gotta find a new actor. And I think the person they got, her name is Maxie Whitehead, something like that. She did a good job.
I'm gonna stab you with this really big icicle. You'll never get away with it, Randall.
Oh God.
You think you're cold-blooded? Watch this.
Jeez. Death.
Death.
I do think one of my favorite things was that because Aaron basically impacted the Full Metal world so much that they brought him back to play Ed and Elle's dad when he is a young man in the flashbacks.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, when he's a younger Hohenheim. And I don't
Oh
know.
no, I didn't realize there was a small Olaf. We have to cancel the stream.
Wait, what?
There's a small Olaf on my Keyblade.
I mean,
I've
you
been
don't,
parading around with a minion. I can't.
you don't have to.
We have to
keep-
stop. We have
You
to.
don't have.
We have
you
to
don't-
delete everything. We have
you don't
to. We have to start new. We
You
have
don't.
to-
But you don't have to keep using that Keyblade. There are
but
other
it's
Keyblades
so
in this
strong
game.
now. I have to be the strongest.
Okay. Alright, Magnus, it's gonna be okay. Strength isn't everything.
It is in the video game world. I can't rely on this game's aesthetics. I have to go with skill. Because there are no aesthetic. It's all a nightmare.
Oh.
Marilyn is excited they turned into monsters, or rightly horrified. I can't tell which.
Probably excited. Do you think they're cute, Marilyn? Or are you scared of them because
Do
we're our
you think
monsters?
we're cute?
I mean,
Probably. We've talked too much.
about snakes.
No, I was not gonna say it.
Sorry. Couldn't keep away from the snakes. It's just there. It's going to haunt my nightmares. For sure.
Whoa, frame rate. Okay. That seems safe.
Hey, with the machines, they've gone totally bonkers.
Hey, it's a
There's no
giant
way we can
laser
move
drill.
here safely.
Oh no. This must be
Sully, your hair will catch on fire. You gotta get out of here. Don't worry about us. Oh, sorry, you have to leave too. You're not naked.
Maybe you and Mike should go someplace that's safe.
Where's,
don't-
Where's George?
George.
Yeah, the guy
George.
whose fur gets melted off by the. Oh my gosh, they're following me.
Oh,
Smash it.
the one that gets his stuff shaved off? The 2319 guy?
Yeah, she says it's both. Oh, is that all I have to do?
She's horrified and thinks they're cute. Or she's horrified at us.
And thinks that we are cute, or horrified at them and us.
Both
It's really,
of those.
it's really a mixed bag. I think at this point. Is there anyone who's proud of us?
I think my mom's proud of me. Does that count?
Sure. Is she proud of your comedic chops, or just like you as a person?
I think she's proud of me as a person and impressed when I'm able to actually pull off a well-timed comedic joke. It
And then
does run in
slightly-
the family.
Slightly disappointed when the other person just doesn't even register it because they're so blinded by rage.
Oh, you definitely made her laugh a couple of times. It was great.
That's what I live to impress other people's moms.
I mean, you know,
That's Goofy. I swear, you are the worst thing that has ever happened to me.
I don't like the size difference between them. Ugh, I
Who's-
don't.
Who's
I
in
don't
charge
like the.
now, Goofy?
I don't like the contact. Having that kind of context is not something I ever knew in my life.
Uh-huh.
Of height difference between Goofy and Mike Wazowski, but here we are.
Uh-oh.
Mike Wazowski is bigger than Goofy is. I hate that.
When that day comes, little man.
Oh.
When that day comes, I will strike you down with whatever arcana that you have not siphoned away from me.
Oh, it's so good.
Marilyn is proud. She thinks Goofy
Yay.
is more horrifying than the rest of them, and I agree.
Yeah, you're right. Goofy is the worst of all of them. Sora, I don't particularly enjoy because he doesn't have pants. And that's just weird after playing an entire series of him always having pants, or at least having fins
And a nose.
and a nose. Oh, you know what? I lied. There is one game where he didn't have pants.
This isn't some like weird, creepy fan game, is it?
No, it was Kingdom Hearts 2 in the Lion King world. He didn't have
Well,
pants.
I
he was
mean-
a Simba.
Yeah, the scientific term for us. I will strike you down, Mike. It's just I went to attack a Heartless, and, like just barely grazed the type of the top of. I almost said Mark of Mike's head.
Mark of Mark's head. Ah.
Are you ready for the threats, Mark? They're gonna haunt you in your dreams.
He's coming after you, Mark.
Okay,
Oh
we
no.
know what to do.
Which one? Which of these would be the worst to just come after you? I think just a silent Donald just standing at the end of like a dark alleyway would be the worst.
I
out of all
don't
of them.
know, cause like Donald does not have the element of surprise on his side. That's just not something that he's good at doing. He's loud and he's got webbed feet.
Sully,
So
I think he has the
you
capacity to like zone out though.
Sully,
possibly.
Sully.
Yeah.
He sounds kind of like Ray Romano a little bit.
I think that the one I would have the most trouble with is Goofy.
Uh-huh.
Because I've seen Goofy in scary roles.
We going to a rave?
Yeet.
What's the dealio here?
Like Goofy has been a ghost
Uh-huh.
in Mickey's Christmas Carol. That was terrifying. Goofy's been a zombie in that weird Mickey Mouse TV show. Didn't like that.
Yes.
Although it wasn't. Was it Donald? It wasn't Donald. There is a Halloween episode of a Donald Duck cartoon. It's not DuckTales, but it's like, you know, the ones that are Donald centric.
Uh-huh.
And it's Halloween themed, and it's got like Witch Hazel or whatever. Not the one from Looney Tunes, but a really similar
Uh-huh.
one. And the nephews get mad because Donald steals all their candy, and then towards the end of the episode, they wanted to prank him, you know, their trick or treat, and it gets weird. And it wasn't even like that old of an episode, or it wasn't that new of an episode. I don't think. I think it was an older one. And like
Well, wasn't that their premiere? The triplets like showed up in a Halloween.
Oh, maybe. I'm not sure. No. I think they showed up for the first time in a Daisy cartoon. I think it was the first time Daisy was really introduced. I don't even think her name was Daisy at the time. It was like, Donald, this is what your life would be like if you got married. And it's terrible. That was essentially
the acid pipes!
No!
this is much better.
Like they act like they're dead. Like one of them has like ketchup smeared all over them, and it's just really gruesome. Like
I feel like you're making things up.
I'm not. I'll see if I can find it. I know for sure it's in the Mickey Mouse House of Mouse Halloween episode,
Mm-hmm.
which is on Netflix. So I'm gonna do some research. I know what you're talking about, Jess. About Donald's Halloween. Yay! See, I'm
I
not.
don't want to be this close to Fuzzy Sora's crotch.
Oh, why did you take it that place, Justin? Why did you go there?
It was because there was nowhere else to look on screen at that moment. He was just spinning, and it was not a show I was interested in. It was upsetting for me, and I needed to make that clear because I'm all about being real on this show. And so I gotta say when I am creeped out. Are you just gone?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, I thought
I'm
you
reading
left
this
because of
horrible, horrible episode of Donald.
that.
So basically, Donald's accused of murder.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, as you do.
and Huey, and Louie pretend to be zombies and saying that he scared them to death
Uh-huh.
until he falls into a hole.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say a state of depression.
That too. He falls into an empty hole in a graveyard and goes, and the triplets go, "Hope you liked our candy. That'll be your last."
I
Like,
mean, that's
what the
fine.
frick? This episode is so crazy.
Am I going the right way or the wrong way?
I'm gonna have to send this to you later to like prove that I'm not insane, at least in this department.
Okay, seems like a dead end. Okay, good.
Yeah, Marilyn, exactly. I think that actually scared me from watching that House of Mouse episode for a really long time. I remembered
How to play
something about
golf.
it. I didn't like it, and I couldn't remember what it was. Now I remember.
They were specifically going after you.
Oh, and then there was another one. Where Donald and Goofy and Mickey were organ fixers.
Okay.
Like,
I think I remember that
ins-
one.
The instrument organ,
Uh-huh.
but then this
not
spooky guy.
surgeons.
Yeah, and this crazy guy invites them to his scary house and's like traps them there, and he's like, "You guys do organs. I'm gonna take your organs out." And it's like, what is this? Why is this a children's show?
It's I mean, pretty much any Halloween story is essentially like a stranger danger PSA, right?
Yeah. Not all of them.
Anyone where they get like spooked and it's done by, or it's like a don't judge a book by its cover.
Or
Type
don't steal your kids' candy.
Uh-huh.
Don't steal your kids' candy, friends. You'll get come after by the zombie triplets.
What was that?
My lightsaber, sorry.
Uh-huh. Can I ask why?
I had to use it to shut the door.
Hey, where did Boo go?
Anytime there's a fight, Sully hides her somewhere. So she's away from the danger.
Uh-huh. Banjo.
Yep. Don't want her to get
Where did
hurt.
everybody go? I got the candy. Ho ho ho. So Santa was the one.
Oh, yeah, Goofy shows up and he's dressed as Santa Claus because at the beginning of the episode, he is dressed as the Easter Bunny.
Okay.
And he thinks it's Easter? I guess?
By we, I mean me, because my teammates are useless and do absolutely nothing to help. You hear that, Donald? I'm sick of your garbage. That's right, I agree with your nephews. Oh no.
Sora! I can't do the Donald voice.
Oh, do you need me to...
I was gonna say, Sora, how could you? But I can't.
Okay. And the motivation is me calling him out
Yeah.
in direct response. Okay. Okay, I can do that. That was him as like, I guess Sora plunged the Keyblade at the end. That's what that was, in case you missed it. Hooray! Now the deadly lasers are done. So what is the joke that Goofy doesn't understand holidays?
Yeah, basically. He's usually painted to be a bit of a, well, a goof. As one does.
Uh-huh. It's only a matter of time. And they tell your story.
Once we get through
I had... Oh, what song
This
was
is the
it?
central control unit for the whole factory.
I wanted
Now,
Mike
what do
to
you
just
say?
continue running
Get outta
and
here.
just go head first into that console.
I mean, they
Bounce
may
off.
they may use him as a basketball in a minute. I don't quite remember.
Rats!
We have. Why did they have no concept of like letters other than those words?
Maybe it would be faster
Like a
to
standard
just break it.
keyboard might be. Just break it. That's the solution, says Goofy.
Yep. Because that's what Sora does with computers.
If we can just
Marilyn
He
is
just
dead.
kind of
we'll disengage.
he just breaks them. What? Why did Marilyn die?
I don't know.
What did you?
What did I do? Oh, jeez, thanks.
You're our MVP, Boo.
What'd you do?
Jury, if you're listening to this, if you're watching this back while I'm standing as a defendant, first of all, Justin, what's up? You look dope in that suit. Oh no, Mike's dead. Wait, no, don't play this in front of the jury. I didn't do that one.
It wouldn't be the first time.
No. I like how much they move around. I like these little guys. Some of them just popped up. Get rid of the unversed, scaring Boo from doing something or other.
From laughing. She doesn't do well when she's not happy. Marilyn, what did we do?
Quick, just close that. Close. What is happening? Close the door on her. She'll be fine.
Oh
If she
no.
can't see it, then she won't be scared. Says I. Child care. No. What am I trying to say?
Well, I mean, childcare's like
Child care 101. Lock your
Yeah.
kid in a
No.
dark room when
No.
they're scared.
No.
Teach them there's nothing to be afraid of in the dark.
no. Nope.
Child care 101.
No.
Hi, jury. It's me again.
Don't listen.
Recently, in a live stream, I may have given some unsound advice. I'm here to state that I am not legal for any nope, that's not the word I wanted. I am not liable for any repercussions that may occur. I'm also not legal for it, so don't mind. I can't see my attorney right now. I can't see my attorney right now because this is a recording, but I can only assume that he's giving me a thumbs up. Meanwhile, he's just like, oh, she liked the Donald Duck impression.
Yay.
Meanwhile, the attorney is just like burying his face in his suitcase because he's never seen such incompetence before. Both in terms of legal defense, but also because of my Kingdom Hearts skills. What up, everybody? This is the Kingdom Hearts stream where I go to jail someday.
I'll be watching this 12 years from now. Like, wow, Justin predicted his own future.
Like this video to help me get on parole early.
Oh no. Like this video to help me avoid jail.
No, I think it's
Too
I'm
late
gonna
for
resign. I am definitely going to jail
No.
for some reason. Is that an admission of guilt? You tell me, court. And then that's gonna be me, like this little pause here where I'm not saying anything, right here, or where they've pause the video, it's just gonna be me like gritting my teeth, like, oh my god, shut up, you idiot.
I can see some sort of taco-esque attempt at convincing the judges that you are not guilty, but not necessarily innocent either. Like, no one really knows, right?
Yes, I have honed my Donald Duck skills over the course of many Kingdom Hearts games. And in a matter of months, probably starting like in November, I have become something of an expert.
For sure. I've witnessed it.
It's and I haven't had to do much Donald in the past like 2 games actually. 2 or 3 games, because you don't play with Donald in Dream Drop. He's not in the Aqua game.
Yeah.
And I don't think
He's...
they do show up in Birth by Sleep, but it's not
Yeah. Doesn't do much. I mean, they technically show up in Dream Drop, but there's no talking or reading lines like you would do in 2 and 1.
So believe it or not, Marilyn, I may be a little rusty when it comes to Donald Duck.
Well, only a little bit.
Do I know the burrito song from Star versus the Forces of Evil? I don't remember that episode. I binge watched a lot of Star, like over the course of a weekend. I think all of it. So some of my memory is a bit of a haze.
I don't think I know the burrito song. I know the unicorns. That's my cell phone ring.
Game and set.
Space
I'm not cut
unicorn.
out for this
Lord.
racket.
Stars.
Come on.
Delivering the rainbow. It's all around the world.
Down with ping pong?
That's my ringtone.
We could have saved that.
It's a little annoying, but it's kind of fun every time it goes off. Because then I'm like, oh, it's Marco.
I don't think Boo's gonna get it, Mike.
She's a child, Michael.
Yeah, it's
You
his eyes so
idiot. Read the room.
big, the contact the size of a dinner.
He lost his contact. Like, Sora's like, what's a contact?
And once I'm warmed up.
Sora, you actually need glasses.
Face special.
Huh?
The funny face special.
If you insist.
Oh, I love this. This is adorable.
That's okay. I don't remember this.
This is from the very first game, which was back in November, I guess. But Donald and Goofy tell Sora that the ship runs on happy faces, and Sora's been kind of sulking because his friends are all in different places in the world. And so he goes happy, and then he looks down, and then he lifts his head up and goes chee, and they start laughing at him.
Maybe you will.
And that's the
Or
joke.
then again, maybe you
And
won't.
it's not quite as convincing in this game
Okay.
because of all of the fur, I think.
You're not wearing any sleeves, sir.
Hey,
Snap.
come on. Move.
Yeah, that's the concern.
Looks like your ace is a joker.
Card jokes. You guys play Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know who that was for.
Don't think you can cause any more
What's up, my fellow? What is it?
trouble.
My fellow
We gotta
teens?
focus
Yeah.
on getting Boo home.
You're right.
Any of
Boo's
that.
going to be somewhere
Wow, sorry, I just coughed right into the mic. I was
That's-
trying to move it away from my face, and instead I just put it closer. Go figure. You're welcome.
Thanks. Who is this? Oh no.
It's your boy.
Gross. Uh-oh. Who do we
It's
know
the-
that has oil powers?
I think the better question would be, who do we know who has unversed powers?
Oh. Oh. Laughter pin. Okay.
That one's actually pretty good. I would stick that on Sora for a little bit. If you can.
Yeah. I'll take a look at it. Let's, if I ever get onto this loading screen. Do, 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 do.
Do. Sorry.
Let's see.
I started doing that the other day while I was doing something with Nina. She laughed. 'Cause she knows.
None of these. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Don't.
Hmm?
don't,
I didn't say anything.
don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I
Okay.
didn't say anything.
All these are good. Okay, nope, not those. Nope. Nope. That pin doesn't look like it's gonna be worn by anybody.
No. Aw, it didn't fit on any, or didn't help anything.
No, because I think I've been doing the photo missions.
Oh yeah. You're right. I hadn't been doing that, so you probably have some better
Oh
stuff.
no, Goofy
than I
gets
did.
it.
Goofy gets it.
Glap. Glap gloop.
Gloop.
Yep. Glap gloop.
I'm not gonna try to make that sound effect right now. 'Cause it's gross.
No, I was reading Marilyn's comment.
When black goop.
Goop. I read it wrong. Glap. Gloop. Bloop. 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 Black. Blue.
As I did earlier with, what did I say?
I don't remember anything that's happened.
I definitely got something super backwards when I was trying to say it.
Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing now? The power plant. Good, good. This whole thing is super, super, super ready to blow up.
Get it.
What?
Get it. I
Get
don't know.
what?
Get the paper. He said it was ready to blow up, and I was thinking it's ready to pop off. Whatever. One of those.
Oh no. The show has fallen off the rails.
It's 'cause I'm sleepy.
Uh-huh.
Not my
I don't know
fault.
how much is left of this level.
Oh,
right. I forgot the good,
That's
good
the
shooting
thing.
mechanics.
mhm.
Whoa. Whoa. I guess they're dead.
Do. Dang it.
I wish that this thing had like real like physics and I just couldn't get past these. Because I'm pretty sure this cart is bigger than this little section here. Or
Probably.
that's where I came from. Who knows? Who knows where I came from? Or-
Marilyn. You need to finish listening to the Adventure Zone. You started it, and then you stopped. Probably because I made you listen to it. I have no regrets.
Uh-oh, that was almost bad. Luckily, I'm a pro. Gross, I hate how they flop like that. They're like dumb fish.
Ugh. I did not.
Oh no,
enjoy
everything is
that.
on fire.
I didn't enjoy that sound. But that's
Oh, no.
definitely what fish sounds like. For sure.
Disregard code 835, 7216 in
We
progress.
don't have a fire department.
We have visual on unidentified life forms.
Well,
Suspected cause of the conflict
Everybody's screwed.
We gotta get to Boo's door.
That didn't really work the first time, Sully. But I'm sure now because you said it determined, like, it'll do the job.
Now we just have to keep moving.
Your whole business, your whole livelihood is on fire. Everything you've worked towards this past weekend is literally going up in smoke.
Oh.
That's what, like, were there? You think they were, like, when silent movies move towards the talkies, right? You know them talkies.
The talkies? Yeah, I
Those
know
movies where the
talkies.
people do the talkies, and you know some silent actors couldn't quite cut it, either because they had like accents or they just couldn't act when they had to say things. Do you think there was like a similar shift when this guy is just gonna get so murdered? I have never seen such blatant red shirt usage before in my life. Just, it's gonna be the absolute worst. It's like when you think rescue is coming in like an alien game or movie, and it's like, yeah, we're the tough Marines that they call when things have gone south, and then immediately they die. Just like immediately, and it's so, and you can only watch in horror and like try to conceal both your fright and anger as you're like, you idiots, you absolute morons. You thought you could come in here and just fix everything just because you did a cool rappelling move down from a helicopter. You should have stayed up there and maybe shot from there where it couldn't get you, but instead you came down here. And now who's dead? Probably me soon, but you right now, which is just a testament to how stupid you are. Anyhow, you know how in the talkies...
Yeah?
how some people couldn't make the transition over. I'm just attacking things that are on fire, don't mind me. Yeah, there was probably like a similar thing when like, God, I wish I could just stop being on fire. Said probably every person who has ever set on fire ever. Where like some monsters just couldn't cut it as comedians, some of the scary ones, and so they just got fired. What did they do with their life? What did they do, Sully? Just
Well, not all monsters were scarers. Like, obviously Mike couldn't cut it as a scarer, but he was helpful. As as an assistant and a very good coach, he's just not very scary. So I would imagine it's something similar for the monsters that aren't funny.
like you think there are smaller companies that are like still trying to scare people?
Oh, for sure. Ooh, hey, that's a good idea for a third movie.
Yeah, it is. It's just like, well, I don't know how that would play out actually.
Shut him down! Monopolize the energy company!
It's just like, we've been a mom and pop owned energy company for 30 years. We believe in scaring the dickens out of children. Because after all, if they touch you, you're dead.
We all know that's a myth, Grandma. Oh.
I don't even have a name for this company, but I love them already. And I do want it to be a sweet old grandma who's just like, who like with a flick of a wrist or just like turn of the neck becomes absolutely terrifying. That would be very, very good. Except also that absolutely would not work as a movie because like laughing is just so much more effective. I'm doing this for no one.
You're making Boo laugh.
Oh no!
Bye! He's gone. He's not
He's
on
still
your team.
going.
He's not on your team anymore.
Oh no! Oh no! I thought Mike was. I almost said Mark again. I thought Mike was gonna get eaten by that guy because he landed right in front of his mouth.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. Marilyn said Jess.
She would rather listen to the Adventure Zone with you.
Oh,
Make it
okay.
entertaining.
Why do you remember that?
I got what they call a stupid brain,
What does that mean?
which means I remember things that absolutely do not pertain to anything, except for when I need them.
Okay.
How about Snake Company? No, snakes.
No.
No, they can't.
Can't do that.
Which is a complete shutdown. That might be the first time that we've never like yes-anded to someone in the chat. Just like absolutely not.
Oh man. Nice
You
try, Marilyn. We're done with snakes.
Susanna.
No more
She
snakes.
likes Chameleon Randall from the film. He was here earlier. He's still up to his nonsense. But it's been a couple of minutes since we last saw him. He kind of embarrassed himself.
Monsters are us. No?
What? Oh, was that for me?
Yeah.
I thought you were reading.
Monsters are us. I'm just trying to think of company name.
Well, I'm thinking because like the mod, what did they change it after? Because it used to be, we scare because we care. So what is it now?
Laugh.
Just laugh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like Jacksepticeye's new shtick that he's been doing lately. Where he goes up to his whiteboard, yells, "Laugh!" and then smacks it and knocks all the markers off of the whiteboard.
Okay. It was a joke, says Marilyn. She doesn't think the snake thing would work either. She was just
Okay.
trying to commit to the bit, which I can
We-
applaud.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That kind of commitment is rare.
Oh, there goes Mike. Just
What if he just shot out that little hole there?
it's just
Just
gone
like,
forever.
bye! No more Mike!
I don't want it to
Okay.
continue over to the cutscenes where it's like they're talking to Mike and there's just a blank space there where you see him like bouncing around in the background.
Oh, God.
Uh,
Oh, poor Mike. He can't win.
do it.
Oh, you also are obligated to take a picture of Mike, but like a cut-off picture.
I don't know how to do that.
You just
What's
have
the
to
favorite
just-
attraction ride command? Uh-oh.
Might come in handy if we need to get back up.
I haven't seen like any lucky emblems.
They're a little bit harder to find. So.
My favorite attraction ride command, I guess, is the shooty one.
The Astro Blaster.
Yeah.
I don't actually
Or-
know what it's called in game.
Or I don't know, carousel one is kind of fun.
I really like the train one, but you only get to use that one like twice, which is kind of a bummer.
We
But
cannot.
it's
We can't bring her over there. Do you know what carbon monoxide will do to a child's lungs? And we'd be like sending her into the
Oh.
coal mines.
I'm sure it's fine. She'll be fine. She's a kid. She'll recover.
Oh no, no! There have been several incidents where they definitely did not recover.
Oh, dang. Ah. What did I hit? Why did it turn blue?
Child care tip number 7. If you gotta fight monsters in a room that's on fire, bring your kid because they're better off in there. As our source, Jess, the Lady Wonder.
If
Hi there,
anyone
jury.
knows-
It's me once again. I'd like to call to the stand the Lady Wonder, please.
No. In my defense,
How do you-
I'm not
how
doing
do
my
you-
children.
How do you decree?
I decree.
I don't know.
How do you plead?
Yeah, sure, that too.
Not guilty, because no one should ever take my advice seriously.
Play the tape back.
No one
It's
has those anymore.
fine. She'll recover. She's a child.
She's an animated child, for one. Don't actually take your child into an area with monoxide poisoning, because that would be bad
Uh-huh.
for sure. But she's an animated child, so it's fine.
Are you saying because she's not real, we shouldn't care about her?
No, well, yeah.
I can call her Simba. Oh no.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The frick? I didn't know I had that.
Why does he look like... He's like, oh, these peppers!
Ah! I would say that the Little Mermaid one is my favorite. Oh, God.
What?
I'm looking at this. Oh, I hate it.
What do you
Oh,
hate?
the Simba. Oh, I
Have
don't
you
like
not seen
this.
it before?
I haven't. I don't use links. I just,
Uh-huh.
oh, I hate this.
So obviously you gotta use that one to see... Let's see what the deal is.
Oh, I get the point, but I don't like it.
Great.
Ugh.
This time we're really stuck.
Ugh.
Have you got any ideas?
Just give me
It's gotta be really sad for Donald to like finally have like actual wings and still not be able to fly.
Yeah, I don't know what his problem is. Why can't he fly?
I'm right about that pipe.
It should support all of our weight,
Yep, it's
as long as we definitely don't all cross at the same time.
We gotta
And then
follow
you cut,
In
and
fact-
it's just like the three of them are already on top of there, and it's broken in half.
Straight to the door.
What I would suggest is that you let Sora go up by himself, and then we'll magically follow.
Sure you don't have a better idea?
Don't worry, Mom. Just trust me.
I can't help but wonder again, like, just what the scenario would be like if instead of Sora, Donald, and Goofy, it was like Magnus, Merlin, Taco trying to do this. It's it would be chaos. I mean, I guess Sora would have to be Magnus, because Sora rushes in
Mm-hmm.
and does stupid stuff by himself.
I think if anybody fits like that, those three characters, it'd be like Ven, Aqua, and Terra. Like
Yeah.
Ven would be the Magnus probably. He's always trying to rush in where he doesn't belong. And then well, I guess you can switch that. I guess Terra, because
Yeah.
he's like strong.
Yeah, Terra's the one that does stupid stuff.
And then Ven would be Taco, maybe. Or no.
No.
I guess Aqua would be Taco because she's like, no, we're not going to steal. This is a bank. People do business here.
I keep staring at Taco.
I don't say anything.
Finish patching
I don't blink. The government's gonna pay this back. Corruption in the militia?
Fine, I take a chair. What are we doing?
Adorable.
I steal some chairs.
No, Taco's right. Let's put back the chairs.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say
You
were
can
the
split it any way you want.
Thanks, Mikey. All right.
I swear the second we get out of here, I'm ratting you all out. I'm writing it down on my character sheet. Is Mike gonna have a moment like Buzz where he turns to the darkness
No.
And it's gonna be like this moment of vindication for Mike, and then it's just gonna be played off for laughs. And he's gonna be like, "Oh man, that was a close one, Sully." And then and everybody's gonna laugh, and then it's gonna go to a close up of Mike, and he's like, "But someday I will have the power. Someday you'll die, Sully, and when that day comes, I'll be there."
Oh my god.
Because I'm
No.
Billy Crystal.
No, thankfully no. That's not what happened. Yeah, I think Buzz is the only one that ends up having that problem.
This is a violent one, huh? This is kind of a rough one. I can see now why we're being imprisoned. We've moved on past the trial.
I'm gonna have to sleep pretty soon.
Right through there.
Okay, are we
No.
almost at the final boss?
I think you're pretty close. Let me pull up a walkthrough real quick.
Okay, 'cause there's not as much room to explore. It seems like this is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Follow the ooze.
Gross.
It looks like some kind
That's probably fine. That's probably a-okay. Do you think Mark is
Yes.
still cuddling his his iPad?
Probably. That's what I do. I mean, not my iPad, but I usually have my phone next to my head.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
The door
see.
vault.
of work together and find Boo's door.
I wonder which way I should go. Huh. What a predicament that I have found myself in.
Do you already deal with the power station fire stuff?
Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure this is the final bit.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hooray! That's probably
all-
fine.
With all that slime.
I do not understand the Jacksepticeye
Everybody look for
references.
Boo's
I feel
door.
like I should state that. I've seen like a,
Randall.
oh, you're still a thing, huh? I was gonna say relevant, but I don't know if that's really true.
Oh, I learned
Well, I'll find one of the funnier laugh segments and send that to you, at least so you have some context for the future. That's one of my favorite things that he's ever done, is his like funniest home videos. He watches stupid things and laughs at them and then screams laugh into the whiteboard.
Hi, I'm Hodgepodge. Your buddy bot. Oh no, that's not my buddy bot.
And I'm first.
The tip I saw was to wait until it's not covered in goo to hit it.
Time to reach down and let the scary out.
Just throw Mike into his mouth as bait and then go in
There you
it.
go.
Oh, I'm ready, Sully. I'm ready.
He's got so many pointy bits.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Oh,
exactly
no.
what I need to
It's
take
got
out
little
the
scream canisters all over it.
First, I am getting rid
This
of
is the
you.
worst corporate sabotage I've ever seen.
Mm,
Ew. Ew. Beat the giant unversed. What happens if we set you on fire? Go, my friend's in. Oh.
mm-hmm.
Oh, he made. Oh, he big. Oh, he big.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. Look, I'm like a little kitten.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Because I am also cat-like.
Yep. You definitely related to cats.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I didn't. Because that just makes me think of, well, Simba caught on fire. in the-
It's fine. It's his ghost version, like Scar had.
I
Like what
know.
Scar did.
But does that mean that Simba is dead now? What is the lifespan of a lion?
Not that long.
He's got to be old enough to have a daughter.
And a son.
Oh, yeah. That.
You can't watch the Tangled show and then be an adamant denier of the new Lion King.
I'm not a denier. I just forgot it existed. It's a show for small babies. Smaller babies.
I don't think I've ever watched it.
Yeah, it's a Disney Junior show. So I can't exactly
Simba is
justify
huge.
watching it by myself.
Uh-oh.
Tangled.
Oh,
I
no.
Go after the skinny boy.
Oh, no. I don't think I want to is the thing. Oh.
You gotta hit the skinny boy.
Oh, I hate him. I hate him. Simba. Simba, help me. Rawr. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Get him. Get him.
Good. This is exactly what I wanted. Why is my neck so itchy?
I don't know.
It took too long. Now
My
your
king.
arms are gone.
Oh.
I mean, that works too. Maybe that's the maybe we get him candy and he chills out. Maybe.
Or he could rip his arms off.
I cannot believe you would take such a violent approach. This is a family show. I am appalled.
I mean,
I
did you see
am-
how many arms he had? He doesn't need that many arms.
He uses those
For
to make
what?
sandwiches for the very gross, admittedly, very gross sandwiches for the needy.
Uh-huh. But why would you want to give them very gross sandwiches?
He's doing his best. You can't. Did I just sprout? No, my gun sprouted wings. Of course, that makes total sense. Why would I sprout wings?
Oh, crap. Wreck-It Ralph 2 comes out on Blu-ray tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I
need to
haven't
watch
seen
that.
it yet. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I wanted to, it came out at a really bad time. So I
Go,
did.
Mike. Uh-oh. Go, Mike. Destroy everything in your path. Now is the moment of justice that you've long yearned for. All right, we did it.
Dang it, you should have taken a picture.
Ah, beans. I forgot. Honestly. Can I take a picture with its dying goo corpse?
Corpse.
He's so nervous. Oh,
It's mad.
oh.
I don't like that door.
Quick, Sully, let's toss him into the Phantom Zone.
What? What did he get from that he didn't get from before?
Yeah, I don't know. Snap his neck!
How could you take such a violent turn?
What are you talking about?
It's
It's all for the goose. See, there was like a malevolent tone in yours.
Oh, I
That,
see.
yes.
I mean, yours sounded a little bit.
You think it's funny?
That was Mike. That was Mike.
Was
that
it?
said that. To Sully, his very large and very strong friend.
Huh.
Enjoy your extended vacation.
Oh.
Sure.
You clowns are gonna be sorry when I find my way back and I finally take over this place.
Get over it, Randall. We'll let you back. He looks a little too happy about that.
I told
Close the
you,
door.
he's just waiting for his moment.
Smell you later.
Smell you
I
later.
knew it! I knew it! You're incapable.
Hang on. I have a way to lock him out.
Had to do the joke.
I mean, that's very cool and all, Sora, but you did just waste what little energy you had left. We could have just smashed the door, and then Xehanort just pops up right behind him and is like, "You fool," and then just kicks him.
The problem is that the door was able to be rebuilt. So Sora had to lock the door and then make it disappear. Completely from space. And pray that there aren't any doors nearby that Randall can get through.
I mean, like, are you talking about like Jenkins teleportation rules, right? If it gets destroyed when the gateway is gone, that is some horrifying implications of what Sora could or could not do. I mean, Xehanort could just wait until Sora goes to the bathroom for once in his life, and then just lock that door, and then melt it so that Sora is stuck in the bathroom for all eternity.
God. Oh no. That's horrible. Don't do that to Sora.
Hooray.
Who are you? Gotta say, that strange facade had me
Wah,
fooled
wah.
at first, brother.
What?
It's him. This guy.
You were at the cathedral. And
Brother.
hey, who are you to call anyone
I hate that.
strange?
I hate that he calls him brother.
You and me both, brother.
Like,
It's so creepy. I hate it.
the part where you spout some mumbo jumbo
Like,
and
who? I don't even know you. Why are you calling me brother?
was powered by Scream. They converted the Scream
I'm
You look
sorry, I
s-
can't hear you over the orchestra.
pirate company was what made it all happen.
Look at that old TV. Oh, it's gone now.
Negative emotion as well.
It was so old.
For the last time, we already stopped doing that.
Did you? Then how do you explain
I
all
mean,
these
we gotta do
canisters of
something with the
service?
extra canisters, you know?
This facility was everything I could
Oh
hope
no.
for, and I was lucky enough to find
Luckily,
a
I
pawn
took these
whose
leftover
heart
cans
was
you had
darkened by
and
thoughts
recycled
of
the energy to make
revenge.
my monsters, which Sora destroyed.
mean
So,
Randall.
all in all,
All
a
Randall
clean,
ever cared about was
healthy
winning.
source of energy.
And this guy took advantage of that weakness.
My heart is made of just
Nailed
one
it.
thing, and the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children to reconstruct it.
Yeah, and the whole time they were trashing our company in the process.
But
Mike,
even with all
calm
this
down. You
negative
only have 10% shares.
my heart is still incomplete. I need something else.
Oh, poor Mike. What's scraping? Why is it scraping? I don't like that. Oh, I see.
The half of me that sleeps on inside of your
Keyblade
heart.
to the face.
Vanitas!
Oh, how did I know that?
What a strange place to slither off to.
Surprise!
Insignificant speck.
Gross.
What are you talking about?
I want to know
You would-
if he has a different
when you were
look under that suit.
you formed a
I know
special
that's part of the
bond
reason why they just
with a
threw
boy
him in
named
that helmet.
Ventus who
Mhm.
joined with your heart.
Is he saying that one of the missing Keyblade wielders is inside Sora's heart?
Yes. Like, yes.
Possible.
Huh?
You will
Oh,
return
no.
Ventus to me.
What?
Ouch.
Donald, Goofy.
The king told us about this.
We're supposed to be friends.
He said if Sora's ever in danger, sacrifice yourself.
The king said that Ventus's heart never return to him.
And then he gave us treats.
I feel like they've been trying to make up for Sora, for like ditching Sora for Riku all of this time. Just 'cause they felt super bad about it.
Join your heart
Oh no.
with mine.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Oh, I'm
Sully just
scared.
mauled this boy. Just ate his face off. It's fine.
He's gotta be like around the same age as Lee, if not older, right?
Who?
Uh,
Venus?
yeah.
Well, I mean, he's technically the same age as Vin, however old Vin is. Vin is,
Ven is ageless. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's asleep.
see, why did, never mind.
Yeah, you know how when you sleep, you don't age?
No.
Well, that makes sense. I'm still pretty youthful looking and at 27. I just sleep a lot.
And
When I
finally, we
can.
found her door.
Oh, that wasn't a movie sound, and that was by far the worst one she could have made.
Which one was it?
She just like laughed, like it was very creepy.
Oh, I know this laugh. My doll made that sound.
Gosh, I think you both scared me.
I know this laugh.
Okay,
It
boo.
is the laugh of the creepy child.
Oh no.
We'll
Who's
catch up
Amos?
soon, kid.
Huh?
There was a sign up there.
No, that's Donald.
Amos. One of the monsters, I would assume.
Uh,
I'll see you, kid.
Alright.
now just
Throw-
pick her up and throw her.
Throw
Right into
her
bed.
into her room. It's fine.
How do you like the fastball special, kid?
Oh, Goofy.
Oh no.
Goofy
Wow.
still looks terrible. How many cutscenes until this game is over? No.
Doll mentioned it. And actually, it was
I
kinda
don't
nice having a little
think
adventure
Sora
full
needed a
time thing.
tail.
No, probably not. Meanwhile, Sully's over here like having a midlife crisis. Like,
I didn't think I'd be stuck behind the desk. I was supposed to be a scarer, and I gave that all, I traded that all away. And now what do? I get up,
Any chance that
I
we
do
can
my
find
exercise
one?
just so I can feel something.
Door's always
And then I come into the office, and there's paperwork and meetings. And meanwhile, Mike won't stop asking for a bigger share of the company. He's supposed to be my best friend, but it seems like all he cares about are the profits.
Happy exterminating.
Gonna be okay, Sully.
sorry, what's happening?
Sully just had an existential crisis. It's fine.
Okay, we did it though. I
We
think.
did. We made it through 2 worlds.
Hooray!
It only took 6 hours.
Yeah, that Frozen one took. Well, no, it was about the same. No, it was a
Yeah.
little longer. It was like 2 hours. I did spend like 30 minutes just messing around with the gummy ship.
Yeah, the levels are longer because there are fewer of them, so they make them as long as they can, basically.
Oh, I was supposed to go talk to Merlin, and I definitely did not do that.
Aw, that's okay.
We should go to the realm of darkness.
You can't go there. Until you get the power of awakening.
That was pretty
tried.
good. That was pretty
Thanks.
good.
Thanks, I tried. It hurt.
Oh.
Sora looks like Wolverine for just the way that his hair was
Uh-huh.
just a second ago.
Jiminy, how long have you been in my pocket? Where did you go when we were in the monster world?
What did you look like?
Well, people are afraid of bugs, so I didn't really change at all. I did
That's
grow.
true.
I did grow about 100 feet tall.
You know that slime monster you fought? I was possessed for a few minutes. It's okay.
Oh. No.
Oh, a different silver-haired boy.
He's got enough self-esteem issues. Don't visibly sigh when you're on face cam with him.
Have you not ever used a phone before? I guess not. So, is his phone inside a case?
I don't know.
That's kind of what it looks like.
I think it's got 3 antennas, so it can have better signal when he's in different worlds.
I think it's supposed to be in some sort of large case thing that protects the bottom and top.
Mm-hmm.
But also you could kill someone with the top part. Just stab that right into someone's jugular and you'll be fine.
There you go. Oh.
I don't like the design layout of the ship. And that's also not the ship.
No, that's not the one I'm using. Where's my dog? Did you disappear?
You kind of cut out on my end.
Okay. Where's my dog?
Where's your dog? Oh, yeah, your dog is missing.
Where's my ship dog? My giant ship dog. I want it to like float across screen. And he ends up being like, "What is that?" Wait, so who's the third one?
And 2 more?
Sora does not have his own heart.
He does.
So there would be 4,
Thanks,
right?
Enzo.
Not 3.
Yes, I guess. Well, I don't think he's counting his heart. I think he's counting the 3 that don't belong there.
Oh, is it Xion?
I don't know, actually. Because Xion was a product of his memories.
But she had to fuse with Roxas.
Yeah.
So 2. So Roxas had 2.
I don't think she counted as a heart of Sora's, though, or Roxas. She was memory crafted.
This game sucks.
Yeah. I think the third heart, they honestly don't ever address who it is. And I'm assuming it's one of the Kingdom Hearts app characters. That is as far as I've been able to figure.
Sorry we're late.
Yeah.
It's okay. You got here as fast as you could.
I definitely did not, Mickey, but thank you for the vote of
Claims
confidence.
to have their 13 darknesses.
Do we believe it's true?
I don't know.
I haven't known Xehanort for very long, but I don't think he would lie. That doesn't seem like a thing he would do.
Let's go bother more princesses.
Well, as the original princesses of Heart's time for protecting the pure light has ended, they have passed the light to others. Our enemy must
So
certainly be
basically,
cognizant
the
of this.
princess's
If the
situation
new
is
7
like,
Hearts is
just
what they
in
wish to
case
call
our
it,
7
so be
lights
it.
bail on us, we'll have
But Kairi hasn't
backups,
passed on
but
that power.
they
Is she
don't
one of the new
actually
7?
finish finding
She must be.
the rest of
But
the
still,
princesses.
Huh.
And fight with us as
They
one
don't
of the
really even
guardians of
address
So
it.
they
after this.
retired.
Yeah.
But they couldn't incorporate like Merida or Vanellope or Tiana.
Nope.
Heck yeah, do you know how much I would give for a Princess and the Frog level? Everything be all jazzy.
That would be sweet.
Jiminy
Well-
could turn into like a firefly as well.
Oh, that would be super cute.
Now we can
I
rescue
mean, I don't know if it would be like when she's a frog or she's a
I
person.
think though you
Except
need to
Aqua's
think
the only
about
one who
what
knows
you're
where he's
asking
hidden.
for.
We still have
Because
to find her
You
first.
know,
Good
Goofy
game
and
design.
Donald would turn into something horrifying in Princess and the Frog.
No, Goofy or Donald could stay. the
Sora
same.
would be a frog. Sora would get turned into a frog.
Power of waking, Sora.
Goofy would get turned into an alligator.
He'd
Donald
probably be a
would-
raccoon.
No. Probably not.
Donald would be some horrifying
Power,
go bird.
you are not ready to face the realm of darkness.
And you'd be this tiny little frog.
What's so funny? Sorry. Master
But
Yoda said
I
you were a
would
little
like
too,
that world too.
He said you'd try
But
to
I'd
stay
really
out of
like,
big
is it Treasure
rescue.
Planet World?
Hmm.
Fly on a Solar Surfer.
Yeah, Sora, you idiot.
I know you're
Moron.
volunteering because you're worried about me and Mickey.
I really wish they had let Riku have long hair.
Well,
Because of those pictures.
but
Well,
the power of waking's
no. Well, yeah,
important.
but
Come to the rescue once you
originally
got
it's just because I liked his hair. Like, he looked older with longer hair.
that.
And they
Alright,
chopped his hair off, and now he
Be
looks
safe.
like a little boy
no
again.
reckless stunts.
Which I guess is fine, because I guess he's
Yes, sir.
18. I don't know how old these people are supposed to be at this point. I've lost track of age.
No, not exactly. He just doesn't think.
In two,
Wow,
they-
Jimmy.
Only Calypso's Master Yoda said the way to listen to
Sora
Riku.
just doesn't
That would be a
think.
good start.
I mean, it's true,
I'm
but like, I
listening
wasn't
now.
gonna say that out loud to his face while he's still here. I was gonna wait until like I was playing as Riku to really dunk on Sora, but I guess if we're all gonna do it now, then I mean, sure.
punch them in the face.
Continue his
Hey,
journey.
Yensid, you want to get up from your chair and maybe like fight with us? You could probably pull a pretty cool Keyblade, and also like, I don't think,
can't.
I don't-
have a back injury.
I don't think anybody here feels really comfortable with punching an old man. So if we had our own old man,
To punch the other old man, it'll be fine. I mean, I know you're joking, but
am I?
like, well,
So why are you back?
sort of. You're doing a bit, but you're actually not far off from the actual plot.
So, why do you think the old geezer took He must know we backstabbed the organization when Zemnis was
Ugh.
running it.
Those jerks.
Xehanort doesn't care about you or me. To him, we're nothing but empty husks.
You're so beautiful.
The old organization was the same.
Look how the light
Xehanort needs
catches your
13
yellow
vessels
eyes.
to hold his essence.
Your teeth, they
Husks.
glimmer. Quit
Not
cutting to
me.
her. I don't care.
You up for another coup?
I don't want to hear about Marluxia's teeth.
You do it last time. You gotta play it smart, like me.
Dimmings!
No!
What? You're not smart?
Well, you heard what Mark
They're
said.
so mean to
I
him.
don't have to be smart.
Or
Why is he
capable, or
evil? He was
likable,
just
or
he
attractive?
seemed like he didn't
Hey,
belong.
hold on. Hold the phone. Just because he's helping
You
or
are way out
there
I
doesn't
am
make him
extremely
evil.
imposing. When I
No, it
want to be.
definitely
Which is
does.
admittedly
No, it
almost never.
doesn't. He's just kind of got roped in again.
Why haven't you gone to any
And he
worlds?
needs help
Are
to
you
get
slacking?
unroped.
Of course not. I got benched.
He needs a good old whack in the head.
Syx brought Vexen on board.
Oh no.
They must be planning to use replicas.
Those wind-up toys?
I like that better
Oh,
when they had their
no.
own eye colors,
replicas
but
are
I
way more
understand
real
that
than
they
you
are basically
remember.
being turned
I
into
mean, one
vessels.
stole my spot.
Gross.
Of course it stole your spot. You're dumb as a brick.
Hardy hard.
Hey, do you know what happens
Vexen's
when
latest
water
replicas
touches
are no mere
electricity?
puppets.
You better watch your
The
back.
Riku replica
Or-
used in Castle
I can't
Oblivion
even.
was just a
Demix, what is his name?
The next replica,
Yeah.
the one crafted
That's
from
it.
Sora's
It's- well,
memories, was
Well,
real enough to join
I did a
our
bad
ranks.
stammer, so I mean my
And
threat
Vexen
has lost all
claims the new
validity,
one
but it's fine.
will be human in every way.
Actually, in the
ever
manga,
finishes
the
them?
Chain of Memory one, Sora,
The
Donald, and
thing
Goofy
is,
do this
I
like
kinda
sprinkler,
told Sora and his nitwits
attack.
that we're ready. My
and
bad.
they do it at Larxene, and that's how she
Believe
dies.
as much.
It's pretty brutal.
Xemnas.
If they
And
think
she's
that
like,
we have
water,
all
I
13
can't touch
darknesses,
this, I
then
can't
they
get
will act,
wet. And then, like,
and panic
explodes.
leads to lack of preparation.
Like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Do you know how much
totally.
gel I have in my hair?
Why is this thing a member again?
Hey now, pointing is rude.
The
Pointing
first
is
6 members
rude.
of the original organization were all apprentices to Ansem the Wise, and the 7th and 8th members joined thereafter. The 13th member was Roxas, a Keyblade wielder.
Uh-huh.
So, what about you? How do you suppose I chose numbers
They must
9 through
have
12?
some, like, uncomfortable
Because our
suits.
hearts
The
are
way that their
uber
arms sit.
powerful.
You can't say Uber, that's a brand.
Together for a purpose.
What? So that we can rot away on the bottom rung?
Oh,
Hi.
You're in two? What is this, organization rehash?
I
I happen
mean,
to play an important role. No one benched
I
me.
mean, I kind of agree
You
with
were
her.
listening? So not cool.
One must hold one's cards as long as necessary.
All right.
What important role?
When are you gonna shave that stupid
box that
facial hair?
Zigbar claims is real, but
Never.
won't tell us a thing about?
He happens
just
to
have to
like
ask
the
Sigmar.
Backstreet Boys look
Now then,
from the early
Xemnas,
2000s.
what is
Frosted
this
tips and stuff.
Yes.
You didn't
That's
invite
exactly
us back
it.
for old times' sake.
You four
Oh,
are
that
going
is
to
so
reveal
weird now
your
that I think
greatest
about it. Because this
secret,
game,
the
his
ancient
first appearance
Keyblade
was in
legacy
2005.
that slumbers within you.
How long was that after the Backstreet Boys were a thing?
Sorry, I got distracted by the plot.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
So are they descendants of the original Hogwarts houses?
Sure.
I can't remember. I don't know. Oh boy, we unlocked new
Ah!
worlds! I did pull away from the. I was gonna say from the camera.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. All right, so that's probably a good place to stop.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed. I have to go adult in the morning. Sucks.
Yes. Get out of here, Goofy. I never want to see your face again. Not like that. I mean, I'm gonna have to. Oh no, 2 Soras.
Oh no.
This is
It's gonna
just.
be so confusing.
This is a nightmare. Alright, thanks for hanging out with us twice.
Yeah.
We will see you in the next one.
Yeah, whenever that might be in the future.
I mean, an hour from now.
For sure. And we're gonna talk about snakes.
No, never again. Never again. We can't top that. Any
Yeah,
attempt to
you're
go
right.
back to it is just gonna feel like a bad sequel.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. Snakes on a plane, the sequel.
Okay, goodbye.